Hey there, future self. This video is going to go out, not to anyone but myself, to look at in the future so I can think back and understand my mindset. So this video is not going to make sense to anyone right now, and I don't expect it to. So to start this video, I wanted to talk about the greatest thing that ever happened in my life, which was the moment I realized I'm done being a normal person. Right? And, you have this moment in your head where you're just like, I'm done being normal. How can I push my limits? How can I achieve things that no one else has achieved yet? And how do I get my mind from switching to being a normal thinker to a phenomenal mindset? And I was studying a lot of these great people in history and athletes and a bunch of people. And I was trying to figure out, what do they have that I don't have, right? And I started understanding that they have exactly what I have, which is they have the ability to breathe, walk, talk, right? They have the basic necessities, food, water. Yes, we get it. They have that. They have this. And so I was like, well, what sets them apart from me and from the general population? And then it was brought to my knowledge that it's simply just hard work. There are those people who are willing to go through anything to achieve their goal. And so with this in mind, I started to spend lots of time alone with myself to figure out, what do I want in my life? What is my dream, right? If you only live once, what are you going to do with it, right? You going to waste your time? No siree. So I sat down and I pondered the questions, and I just was like, what do I want? When I die, what do I want my legacy to be? Do I want a legacy? And to get a legacy, you have to push yourself. You got to push yourself so far, physically and mentally, that you switch who you are. You become a different person when you start adopting this new way of life, right? So if you want to be the champion, you got to think like the champion. You got to work like the champion. You got to eat like the champion. You got to drive like the champion. Like, there's one thing to switch that will make everything work, is the mindset. Once you switch the mindset from having a normal mindset, playing victim, oh, that guy's just lucky, oh, that person's just genetically gifted. Once you switch that mindset, it opens up to a broad range of understanding that this is very achievable. And it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be so worth it at the end of it. See, the reason I got this confidence from the first place was a simple thing. I was overweight when I was 14, started going to the gym, nothing phenomenal. Everyone does that. Lost weight, people do that. Lost 40 pounds, people do that. And the thing about confidence is it's not bought, it's made, right? So I got my confidence from losing the weight. And I said, what else can I do if I put time and effort into it? Started doing good in my grades. Finished with like a 3.7 GPA in high school. Turned it all around. Got a good ACT score, right? So I'm not smarter than anyone. I am not stronger than anyone. I'm not faster than you. I'm not more talented than you. I'm none of those things. I just wanted it bad. I just worked hard. So I started, understanding this, and I thought, why don't I apply this to my dream, right? Why don't Benjamin Harrison Brooks, born June 5th, 2006, in America, why don't I apply this hard work to achieving my dream? And so that's what I've been doing for the past, let's say, year now, right? And I have never been happier in my life. I have no addictions, none soever, no more food addiction, no more any of that quick dopamine addictions. I'm so free, I can't even express to you how it is. And is it because I don't have addictions? Yes. Yeah, it is. And, when you work out, you just release, endorphins. That's why you feel good. No, because I worked out a lot, and I didn't feel this way. It's because I believe, personally, that we are set here on this earth to push ourselves and to somewhat try to achieve something that is kind of predestined to achieve if we're willing to put in the work. And so it's like I'm fulfilling myself. Every day I show up, the dream becomes a reality. the delusion becomes almost touchable. Because everyone says what I think is delusional. And I agree with that. It's a delusion until it becomes physical. It becomes something that I actually can achieve. And now it's not a delusion anymore. What I love about having a delusional mindset is they always say the sky's the limit. There is no limit. When you're delusional, up here, a healthy delusional, you're working hard at a dream that doesn't seem possible. Because, what are you? You're a nobody, right? You can't achieve this dream. You're not strong enough, fast enough. You don't have more technique than me. You don't have more years in the gym than me. You don't train hard. You don't train as much as me, right? And so it's really wild and something that I really wrestled with for a lot, and I still am, right? I mean, listen, I love the dream I have and I work for it every day, but it's not easy, man. I get done with training and I'm like, I don't like this. Like, why don't I just do something easy, right? Or I wake up in the morning, right? 5 a.m. I got to go to work, right? And I'm like, I'm just going to quit, right? Because I don't want this. And then I realized how miserable I would be if I quit my dream, because I'm around people on a consistent basis that have quit their dreams because of societal pressures, because of family, because of literally any excuse you can make. And those people are probably the most miserable people I've ever met, because what they are now is they're envious and jealous of somebody trying to achieve their dreams. Within the last week, I was talking to a lady who went to Southern Florida University, played tennis, somehow, I guess, was really good, right? She let societal pressures get in the way. And I quote, she literally said that. She let societal pressures get in her way of pursuing her dream. And she was good, too. Which, being talented doesn't mean anything if you're not going to work hard. Talent is a burden, because you take a minute, you're like, I don't need to work hard because I'm more talented than them. Well, if someone's working harder than you, they'll beat you, even with talent. So when I talk to her, she speaks with such envy against anyone with the smallest thing. It blows me away. She can't be happy for someone because she never worked hard to be happy for herself. So I don't want to be that miserable person that pushes people down because I didn't go after my dream and I didn't get it. That's why when people say these wild, delusional mindsets of I'm going to be a millionaire or I'm going to do this or that, my first initial thought isn't hate, it's love. Because I am like, man, I'm there too. Okay, I got that mindset too, man. And I respect you because I believe that anyone can achieve what they put their mind to with hard work and dedication. Listen, okay? Losers are going to tell you every reason you can't do it. Winners are going to tell you every reason you should do it. There's a difference. A loser doesn't want you to succeed. They're good down there. They know they're not going to get to where you're at. So they'll try to pull you down. But the thing is, and I realize this, people are like, oh, you don't focus on such and such. I don't focus on people. I just focus on winning. I don't care about people. Oh, you just do that so people can like you. I've never cared what people think about me, which might be the greatest thing I ever developed. The greatest mindset I ever developed when I was young. I'm 19. I developed it like in high school. I recently graduated. Was I don't care what this person thinks. My external I have external validation. When you're working hard every day for a dream, that's true. That's real. I don't care what anyone else says. So why I'm making this video is for my future self. And I'm making it as a survival guide to show people in the near future, how did I do it, right? How did Benjamin Harrison Brooks, the American champion, how did he do it? This is how. It's not easy. It's a struggle. But life is a struggle, man. I mean, you can wake up and you can choose the easy route, but you're gonna die knowing you never actually accomplished anything with your life. Or you can get up, you can work. Some people have this bad mindset where they plan in the future. I can't plan in the future. I don't think like that. I plan for today. Am I winning the battle today? Okay. Tomorrow is a mystery. Yesterday was history. We live in the present. It's a gift. Please take the time to understand that you don't have to win tomorrow's battle. And if you lost yesterday's, you have to win today's. You got to put in your time to win today's battle. Life is a day by day. And why I tell people this, because I had to switch my mind like this. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I could be dead tonight. As long as I put in the work today, I will be happy. That's all. I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about yesterday. It's done for. I don't worry about 5 minutes ago. That's also history. I have to control the current situation right now. So there's a yap fest. Love you. Keep me proud, future Ben. This is what we're doing, man.